In 2004, this program started with a traffic safety advertising campaign. Now it has grown into a program that serves every school in the San Ramon Valley Unified District. Quite amazing. If you look at the back page of your program tonight, you'll see a timeline of the Street Smart has grown over the years. So congratulations to Street Smart for teaching so many San Ramon Valley residents, young and old, about traffic safety. It's quite wonderful to see all the families here tonight supporting their children's artistic talents and their education in traffic safety. I hope all of you had an opportunity to visit the exhibit hall featuring all the students' artwork. If you haven't, the exhibit hall will be open for about 45 minutes after the ceremony, and I encourage you to all check out the amazing artwork that these children have created. Absolutely amazing. Each year for this contest, Street Smart works with Dana Mentink, a San Ramon Valley author and teacher at Montevideo Elementary School. Dana writes a short story that teaches students about important traffic safety concepts. Then elementary school students draw illustrations that bring each page to life. Out of the hundreds of posters that are submitted, 11 children are included in the final storybook. This year's book is close to my heart because it is about helmet safety, as you can see. In this year's book, Teddy's Around the Nation Vacation. Teddy and his family travel around the United States having wheeled adventures. No matter whether they are riding bikes, scooters, skateboards, they are always wearing their helmets. I'm excited to be here tonight because I really care about kids' health and safety. Every year I organize a bike ride for kids that helps raise money for local schools and children with disabilities and life-threatening illnesses, all through my Stephen Koz's Race for Kids nonprofit. I also have firsthand experience on how important it is to wear a helmet. I have some pictures to show you of me riding my bike. As you can see from the photo, helmets can be very cool. That's my time trial helmet, and it helps protect me from the wind, makes me very aero, and is also protective, so if I crash, it protects my brain. Professional cyclists wear helmets because they know that helmets keep them safe and protect their brains. As you can see in the photo, the next photo here, I crashed in a bike race, and it was actually all the way across the world. It was in Qatar. Now I have some questions for all the children in the audience. Raise your hand if you ride a bicycle. All right, quite a few hands. Now raise your hand if you rollerblade or roller skate. How about a scooter? Anybody out there ride a scooter or a skateboard? That's wonderful. Now raise your hand if you wear a helmet while doing those things. Wow, that's what I like to see. Lots of hands up there. Very good, very good. It's very important to wear a helmet to protect your brain. Now let's move on to this year's story, which has a lot of great information about wearing helmets. Audience, please help me welcome author Dana Mentink to the stage by giving her a big round of applause.
Well, hello everybody. I've got my helmet on. I'm ready to go. And I think I saw quite a few of you here last year. So I'm glad to see you here again. We have an amazing, amazing story that we put together, you and I. And let's start out on Teddy's Around the Nation Vacation with page 1. Dear Granny, it's a great day for an adventure. Do you see the picture on the front of the postcard? Mountain biking in Montana was thrilling. While we were pedaling under the pine trees, a grizzly bear lumbered across the path and growled so loud the trees shook. Dad yelped and tumbled off his bike. Thank goodness Dad was wearing his bike helmet, which prevented him from serious injury. Can't wait to see you when we get home. Love, Teddy. Page 2, Dear Granny, after we left Montana, we flew to the second part of our adventure in Hawaii. First, we had to get Dad a new helmet because of the Montana accident. Once a helmet has been in an accident, you have to throw it away and get a new one. All around the island, we biked past white sand beaches and volcanoes. We'll show you the pictures soon. Yours truly, Teddy. Page 3, Dear Granny, wait until you hear about part 3 of our adventure in the Arizona desert. Rattlesnakes, cactus, and bats, oh my! The trails were dry and flat, so it's a good thing we packed our scooters. Before we took off, Mom checked my helmet. I could only fit 2 fingers between my chin and the buckled strap, so I was good to go. Betsy could fit 3 fingers, so Mom had to tighten her straps. Bye for now, Teddy. Page 4, Dear Granny, have you ever seen a tree big enough to drive a car through? We're here in the Sequoia National Park in California. With all that looking up, it's no surprise that I lost my helmet. Jan at the bike shop helped fit me with a new one. She made sure the straps formed a V around each ear. Where will we go now? You'll have to wait for the next postcard to find out. Adios, Teddy. Page 5, Dear Granny, it's time to take a ride on the wild side. In Oregon, we biked over to the Wild Safari Adventure Park to see the animals. Dad did a safety check first, of course, and made sure all our helmet straps were fastened. We made it there in time to take a tour of the lions, giraffes, and spider monkeys. The elephants squirted water at Mom, and she got soaked. So funny. Love, Teddy. Page 6, Dear Granny, remember when Betsy and I were first learning to skateboard? Well, we're practically pros now. It was fun to practice at a skateboard park during our stay in Washington. Betsy loves the helmet you bought her. She couldn't wear my hand-me-down helmet because her head isn't as big as mine, and it wouldn't fit properly. I'm practicing my jumps and slides. Can't wait to show you. Do you still have your skateboard? Love, Teddy. Surf's up, Granny. Our next stop was a beach in Texas. There was an awesome bike trail, so we strapped on our helmets and zipped off. Even though he grumbles that he's 16 years old, Donald wore his helmet too, because it's the law for anyone under 18. Mom, Betsy, Donald, and I took boogie boarding lessons. Dad stayed with baby Tina. Tina wants to surf too, but Dad said she's got to learn how to walk first. Love, Teddy. Dear Granny, did you get the picture Mom sent of the butterfly gardens in Colorado? We rollerbladed over there, and yes, we did wear our helmets. As we skated under the trees in the butterfly park, a big orange and black monarch landed on my helmet, and another came to rest on Mom's nose. She sure was surprised. Hugs, Teddy. Page 9, Dear Granny, our vacation is almost over, and we're heading home soon. We're pretty tired, but not so tired that we didn't enjoy the balloon festival in New Mexico. The sky was filled with colorful hot air balloons. I saw one shaped like a pirate ship. Baby Tina rode in the bike trailer attached to Dad's bike. Don't worry, she wore a helmet too. Her favorite hot air balloon looked just like an ice cream sundae. Missing you, Teddy. Here's the last page, boys and girls. Dear Teddy, Granny wrote on the postcard. Welcome home. I'm on my way to see you right now so you can tell me about your trip in person. She tucked the postcard into her pocket, and then she loaded up her bike trailer with her scooter, rollerblades, and her skateboard. She strapped on her helmet, buckled it tight, and climbed onto her bike. Teddy is right, she said, as she pedaled into the sunshine. It's a great day for an adventure. So let's go on to the next part of our adventure, boys and girls. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Dana. What an amazing story that was. Now I'd like to introduce the dignitaries and guests who have joined us tonight and will be announcing the winners and unveiling the storybook page by page. First with us this evening is Bill Clarkson, Mayor of the City of San Ramon. Also joining us is Newell Arnerich, council member from the town of Danville. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we have joining us tonight Supervisor Candace Anderson from Contra Costa County District. Rachel Hurd is joining us, President of the Board of Education for San Ramon Valley Unified School District. Welcome. And we have representing our poster contest sponsor is Chris Trubridge, Vice President of Planning at Sunset Development Company. Welcome. Also joining us this evening are some special guests. 2 elected officials here this evening will help us announce the winning raffle numbers at the end of the show. Let's give a warm welcome to San Ramon Councilmember David Hudson and Danville Councilmember Renee Morgan. All right. We also want to recognize the elected officials program sponsors and other officials who are participating in the final judging process. Thank you for all for being here and being strong supporters of the Street Smarts program. Finally, thank you to the members of the Street Smarts program advisory committee who are here tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. This year, over 500 students participated in the Storybook poster contest. We have 11 winners this year, 1 winner for each of the 10 pages in the storybook and another winner for the cover, which was chosen from all the posters submitted. Each winner will receive an art kit to nurture their talents and a bicycle safety kit to keep them safe when riding. Now it's time for us to unveil Teddy's Around the Nation Vacation and announce the winners of the 10th annual Street Smarts Storybook poster contest. Are you guys getting excited? Yeah. A quick note to the parents in the audience. If your child is announced as a winner, we will invite them on stage to receive their prizes. Then we will keep them backstage until all winners are announced so that we can bring all the winning students on the stage at the end. After their photo, while the raffle numbers are being announced, we will take the winning students to the lobby to get ready for the book signing. So you can meet them in the lobby after the ceremony and get your books signed. Now to announce our first winner, I'd like to reintroduce Mayor Bill Clarkson.
Thank you, Steve. First off, welcome to this amazing facility, a facility that was built, by the way, in partnership with the City of San Ramon and the San Ramon Unified School District, which is a nice segue into introducing somebody else here in the audience who is the past immediate president of the school board and the current member of the school board, Ken Mintz. Ken, thank you for being here. And I know I can speak for the city how appreciative we are for our partnerships, both with the town of Danville, with Contra Costa County, with Chappelle Industries, and also with Sunset Development for the things we do as a community together. And this theater, by the way, is a direct result of the partnership between the City of San Ramon and the Unified School District. And thank you very much. The other part I want to mention is I'm going to mention who are the recipients and who was chosen for the page, because I think you're all winners tonight. So I'll try to use the term recipient as opposed to winner, because you're all winners. And the other thing to keep in mind, and a special thank you, there'll be over 7,000 of these books being published. We got a grant from the federal government to help with this, but also with the generous monetary contributions from Sunset Development. And Chris, we appreciate your involvement every year in helping this come true, so thank you very much. Okay, let's talk about who the recipients are. Now, to start this off, do we all know what a drum roll is? Yes, so when I say drum roll, please, what do? You kind of tap your feet on the ground. Let's practice. All right, stage be quiet for a second. Let's practice. Drum roll, please. All right. The first one is to announce the recipient who was chosen to grace the cover of our booklet. So, drum roll, please. All right. The recipient for the cover page of the 10th annual, 10 years we've been doing this, is from Coyote Creek Elementary School, 3rd grade, Darpan Singh. Sing, hang on to those. Don't let anybody back there take them from you, all right? Okay. Moving to page 1. And this is a first-time winner in this contest, a first-time recipient. So, drum roll, please. Okay? The chosen page, page 1, is from Tossar Hills Elementary School, also 3rd grade, Daphne Chan. I know all of you parents are so proud of the work your children have done. I believe there were over, 900 different submissions for this, so amazing project, and it was very difficult to judge all of these pictures. Now we're moving to page 2. Now this person, by the way, has a long history with this poster contest and has put a number of things in. This person is, I believe this will be her 3rd time being chosen. So, drum roll, please. Okay. The chosen page for page 2 from Montevideo Elementary School, 5th grade, Fedora Ladenkto. Fedora. The last one, I have to admit, I really enjoyed the last one because that's where my daughter went to school, and that's where my wife works, and so I have a special thing in my heart for Montevideo School. So, I'd like now to, if I haven't lost my place here, I'd like now to introduce a good friend and somebody who's an amazing community leader, and I know this town of Danville is very proud to have him as a leader for all these years, and that's my good friend, Newell Arnridge.
So are you excited about all of this? We have page 2, 3, and 4. So how many of you, for the children, I want you to raise your hand if you submitted artwork. Hold your hand up. Now, how many, I want you to keep your hands up, how many of you will do this again next year because you had fun doing it? Hold your hand up. That's great. Let's give everybody a big round of applause for submitting those wonderful things. So as the judges, we had a great opportunity. We got to look at all these pieces of artwork, and it was like traveling around the world. And we decided which place that we liked best, and we had such a difficult choice to choose just those few to help tell Dana's story. And as you know, the mission of Street Smarts is to educate the community about traffic safety. And the topic this year was helmet safety. More children between the ages of 5 and 14 go to the emergency rooms for bicycle-related injuries than any other sport. Many of those injuries are head injuries. The good news is there is something we can do about it, and wearing a helmet reduces the risk of head injury by much as 88%. That's almost like we didn't get hurt if we wear our helmet. For children here who don't know what it means your helmets are really good at protecting your brain. I hope you'll follow the example of our MC tonight and make sure that you wear your helmet whenever you ride your bike, skateboard, or your scooter. Well, now, do you think it's time that we should mention who the recipient of the artwork for page 3 and 4 is? Okay, remember, we're going to get ready for the drum roll. And the recipient for page 3, oh my goodness, from another wonderful school. This is a repeat school, Montevideo Elementary School, but it's 4th grade, and it goes to, the recipient is Alexandra Wren. Coming up right here. Wow, one more really happy face. So let's go to page 4. Drum roll. You guys are really good at that. Nice job, Bill. Good teacher. Okay. Oh, this is a different school and a younger person. This is from Quail Run Elementary School, a 2nd grader who did absolutely a stunning piece of artwork. Ashiwara Agashi. There she is. Well, that's pretty special happy face there. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, we are really excited, though, to have a person who started with in the Danville Town Council many years ago, where we had the opportunity to appoint somebody, and who is really kind of the den mother of this program that started a decade ago. And that's none other than our newest supervisor in Contra Costa County, our friend, Candace Anderson. Candace, welcome.
I cannot tell you how excited I am to be here this evening. As you've heard from Mayor Clarkson and from our great host, this is the 10th anniversary of our poster contest. And we're so fortunate to have in Street Smarts a partnership with the county, with the city of San Ramon, with the town of Danville, with the San Ramon Valley Unified School District, and also with our San Ramon Valley Council of PTAs. And it's not often in local government that you find this many groups coming together to work together so cooperatively and so successfully to have a program like Street Smarts. Now, as we said, 10 years ago, we began our Street Smarts poster contest, and this is something I remember well. At the time, I served on the Danville Town Council, and it was a small poster contest. We had boxes that Girl Scouts painted yellow for us that we delivered to every elementary school. And at this first poster contest, we held it at San Ramon's Community Center, and it was a challenge. We had to hang those posters up one by one, and we even, in the second year, we created a very elaborate PVC pipe display to show all of our posters. And fortunately, one of my sons, I have 4 sons, and one of them needed an Eagle Scout project. So for his Eagle Scout project, he made us a very elaborate PVC pipe display that worked out very well. And there you can see it right there. We don't have to use that anymore, but for years we did, and it was great. And for the first 3 years of the contest, we just had a poster safety contest, and we were going to use those posters in some of our public service announcements and to put them on some of our mugs and in some of our bags and other things. And it was a fabulous contest, but it got even better when we found our great artist and author, Dana Metnick, to come forward and to help us with the Storybook contest. And this happened in 2008, and since then we have been creating this wonderful storybooks that do teach traffic safety and that you get to keep to remember these very important traffic safety suggestions. So, in our first few years too, we had only about 200 posters. Typically now we're well over 500, and as we've heard, some years all the way up to close to 900, and we have distributed over 35,000 books, all with these very, very important traffic safety messages. And you've heard about some of our great sponsors that we have this year with Bishop Ranch and Sunset Development, but I do want to thank, we had, earlier I saw them, we have in the audience Bob and Carmen Pack, who are our first sponsors. I don't know if Bob and Carmen, you're still here, but if you are, we want to give you a big round of applause. They're beautiful. They're right here in the front row. And Bob and Carmen really helped us kick this poster contest off. And today their beautiful daughter, Noelle, is one of our participants. And we're so glad, Noelle, that you could come and participate in this very important poster contest that your mom and dad helped us get started. And so now I'm excited to tell you who are our artists for page 5 and page 6. So let's start out with page 5, and I really need a drum roll. Can I have that drum roll you're so good at? Okay, and the winner comes from Creekside Elementary School, grade 5, Eric Huang. Eric, are you here? We've got all of our winners watching off the wings of the stage, very excited to see who the next winners will be. Now, for page 6, can I have a drum roll once again? The winner of page 6, very popular elementary school, I've got to say today, once again, Montevideo. We have a winner. Grade 2, Aditya Pachpandi. Aditya, come on up. Now it is my privilege to introduce the next person, to introduce our winners or the contestants who are going to be displaying their posters, their great artwork for the next 2 pages, and invite up School Board President Rachel Hurd.
Thank you, Candace. As many of you know, Street Smarts provides hands-on traffic safety education at our schools. In 2013, Street Smarts delivered 8 after-school bike rodeos at elementary schools. Have any of you ever been to one of those? Raise your hand. See a couple of hands. Those bike rodeos reach between 50 and 200 students at each one. And the bike rodeos, we have more planned for the coming spring. During this school year already, Street Smarts has hosted traffic assemblies at 8 elementary schools, serving over 5,000 students. So as you can see, Street Smarts is reaching lots and lots of children in the San Ramon Valley, making our community a safer place and helping our children make very good, safe choices. One of those choices, as you've heard many times already this afternoon, is wearing a helmet. Did you know that children under 18 are required by law to wear a helmet whenever they're biking, skateboarding, or scootering? That's anyone under 18. A lot of students and parents don't know that, and I know that because I'm driving my car around. I see a lot of people without helmets on, so that's important. Also, did you know that if a helmet has been in a crash, or if it shows any signs of damage like a crack, you need to throw it away and get a new one. You shouldn't mess around with that. You got to get a new one. And finally, if the plastic shell on the outside of your helmet has any kind of damage in it, or a crack, or if it's not there at all, you need a new helmet, because that helmet won't do its job anymore if it's compromised like that. So are we ready to hear the winners for page 7 and 8? Good. Can we have another drum roll? Okay. So that's good. Now here's page 7. Our winner is from Country Club Elementary School, which is where my kids went to school. 3rd grade, Pari Saluja. Is Pari here? Okay, and our winner for page 8, drum roll please. Well, I was about to open 9, that would have been bad. Okay, Tassajara Elementary School, grade 5, Chloe Chan. An interesting fact about Chloe is that her sister was the winner for page 1, so it's like 2 in one family. Okay, next I have the honor of inviting up our program sponsor to announce the last 2 winners. Please welcome Chris Trubridge, Vice President of Planning for Sunset Development Company.
Hi, everybody. It's great to be here. What a fun event. Sunset Development has supported the Street Smarts program for 10 years. We supported the Storybook poster program for the last 6 years. This is my first year attending the event, and I'm very, very excited. I mean, all the artwork is fantastic. One thing I'm very happy about is that I'm not a judge. Just way too many choices. One message that I took from Mrs. Mintink's book and Steve's story of his bicycle racing is that helmets are just not for kids. They are for everyone. So can't be too young or too old to be wearing a helmet. So kids, enforce the rules. Make sure your parents wear their helmets. So we have page 9 and page 10. And tradition says I need a drum roll. Even have help from the backstage here. Quail Run Elementary School. Grade 5. Samuk Kadpakar. Congratulations. Good job. Come on. Okay, now I'm really confused. I've got papers everywhere. So we're going to go on to the last page, and that would be page 10. Last drum roll, guys. Make it a big one. This winner is from Monterre Elementary School, which is close to where I live. A grade 5 student, Rishika Vinakota. Thank you very much. I think our MC is going to come out and finish the program.
I'm here. Wow, 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 that was great. You have now seen all of tonight's winners. Great work, everyone. You have made a terrific storybook come to life, and congratulations to all the young artists here in this room. Amazing artwork back there, very incredible. It is now time for our wait, where am I at here? Now I'd like to invite the winners back on stage for a big round of applause and for a few photographs. It is now time for our highly anticipated raffle. Yay! For the announcement of the winning raffle numbers, I'd like to bring up San Ramon Council Member David Hudson and Danville Council Member Renee Morgan. Welcome, welcome.
There we go.
Thank you, Steve. Before we do the announcement, I'd like to make a special recognition to our Master of Ceremony, MC Steve. Some of you may remember when he put up the first picture and you saw the uniform for Garmin. Garmin is one of the elite cycle teams in the world. So when MC Steve talks to you about helmet, he knows what he's talking about. If you've ever seen the Tour de France in July or intend to watch it this year, you will see 21 days of some pretty impressive cycling. And you'll notice that not one rider is ever on the course without a helmet.
Thank you all for being here this evening, and congratulations to all of you who created this year's fantastic artwork. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Drive safe.